Welcome back to these videos from Slice of Pie. These are, of course, our study tips videos. So each tip can help you between 5 to 17% on any test or any grading system that you have. So today, of course, is our study tip number 14, SQ3R. So survey, question, read, recite, review. Of course, this is how I learned. Nowadays, it's decreasing using these in elementary schools and junior and high schools. But when I was in elementary school, this is how I learned how to read a textbook or a test. For example, here I'll show you, this is a good diagram that I found. I'll link this in the show notes today. But of course, here's a good diagram showing SQ3R. So of course, survey, query, some people say query, I say question, survey, query, read, recall, review. Yes. So we'll just go through this quickly and then I'll explain how to use them practically. So how to be an effective reader. So they're talking about even reading a book, reading a textbook, especially when you read a textbook. First thing you do is survey, scan the text, identify its structure, find out the important parts. Query, ask yourself about each section. So this section, what am I going to learn? This section, what am I going to learn? And make some questions, write them down before you read. The first R is read, of course. Read the text as quickly as possible. Yeah, don't stop. Just read it. Even if something's difficult to understand, just keep reading. And then recall, the fourth step. Recall is you look back at your questions and you try to answer them or relate to them. And review, of course. Review, again, read important sections again and again and again to delve deep into things that were difficult for you. Of course, Anki, we've talked about before, right? Yes. Anki is studying something just before you almost forget it. So that, I know we're going to study that in the future, that tip. But Anki is based on a review system. The best time to review it is just before you're about to forget it. So I'll show how these are used. So survey, again, survey is first. So if this is your textbook, this is the one I use for idioms, for example. And if you watch these idiom videos, if you look through it, by the way, this system is similar to Cornell Notes. I'll link at the top here somewhere, Cornell Notes. A video I did about how to study with Cornell Notes, because the point of Cornell Notes, the point of SQ3R is you don't just like get a textbook and just read and just read and just read and just read. I see students doing that. You don't get better at doing something the same way over and over and over again. Especially learning stuff. If you want to learn stuff, you come at it from different angles. And that's what Cornell Notes helps you when you take notes. And this is why SQ3R helps you with your textbooks. So, of course, the first thing you should do when you get a new textbook especially in elementary, junior high school, or college, when you get a new textbook, you look through it. You look through edge to edge, you survey it, and you just check it out. Okay. This is also the first thing you should do on a test. You should always survey the test first. Oh, this will be difficult for me. Okay. This will be easier. Okay. Oh, in the back, there's an index. Okay, I see. And maybe, there's some tests. There's some mini tests in the back. That might help me later on. So survey. And then, of course, Q. Next is question. Then you look through it slower and you see like, what would be difficult for me? Oh, vocabulary. Okay, I see vocabulary. Oh, here's, I see some grammar hints here. So that might help me. So, of course, and here's some vocabulary. So then you look at it in more detail and you're like, what kind of question would I ask? Okay, if me, I would ask, what does this kind of picture with your dog mean? For example, make your question. Or this grammar, present perfect tense. I've heard about it, but what is present perfect tense exactly? So make some questions to keep fresh in your mind. That's why this is important second step. Because as you go through, like, idioms. Like I did recently on a video of these idioms. Okay, I know peach. I've heard that before, but using peach in an office? Why do you use the word real peach in the office? So make some questions. This will make your brain think about it while you're reading. So it makes your brain active. You're actively reading better. So, of course, that's why when you see a newspaper article, you look at the picture first. You look at the caption. You look at the title. You look at all that stuff to help you before you read. Then, of course, the next step is, like I said, reading. That's the same as everybody does. Most people just do it. Just read edge to edge. Don't slow down. Just keep reading and just read. Okay, read. Just keep reading. Then, of course, read. Then after read, recite. Recite is when you go back to the questions you wrote down and other questions you might have thought about when you're reading, and you look at them. Okay, let's try to ask that question about real peach. Do I know the answer now? Or I asked that question about that dog. It looks like in a bathtub. Do I know the answer now? So quizzing yourself, so reciting. This is like a practice test. You imagine in the recite part, what kind of questions will the teacher ask me? And how would I answer them if they were on a test? And then the last one is, of course, review. You review it over and over again. Like I said, the best time to review something is just before you forget it. So, of course, if something's easy for you, you move on. But if it's difficult for you, you study it more and more. So that's the best time to refresh your memory. Of course, if you do this, your grades in any class will be much better. So remember, a book is not just to read. A book is to SQ3R. Survey, and then question, and then read, recite, and review. So remember to do this as you use any textbook in any class, any subject, not just English. Thank you again for watching these videos. Again, please subscribe if you like these videos. Give us a like so we know what we're doing. Give us a comment below to help us know what to do in the future. And of course, here is some more study advice. If you like these study advice ones, here's some more study advice. And over here are some popular videos on our channel. Okay, so please have a good day and see you tomorrow. See you.